What is up, people, and welcome back to the 2 Laps Down Championship Challenge. It is Monaco, baby. I asked you guys last time around at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix what track you would like to see next, and you guys have selected the Monte Carlo Street Circuit. This iconic circuit on the F1 calendar. I am so surprised it has taken 9 rounds of this season for it to be the most popular vote. So, I mean, I'm really surprised that we're only doing Monaco now. I was expecting to do Monaco within the first couple of races, but we are doing it here today, and unfortunately it is raining outside. Not too sure whether it's heavy rain or light rain at the moment, but if you are new to this series, then basically we are driving as Rio Haryanto in the Manor, the worst car on the grid. We have to wait for 2 laps to let the whole field pass us. Then we can get on with this challenge and try and get back through the field and try and get the race win, try and get some decent points across a whole season. We're currently in the 9th episode of the season, so if you have missed some, then I definitely go and suggest looking at some of the previous episodes. Azerbaijan was a good one, so was Austria for me, and so was Abu Dhabi, so I definitely suggest watching those ones. Yeah, really good races for me. But looking at the race strategy for us here today, it's going to be heavy rain, to light rain, to overcast, then to sunny conditions. So for now, I'm going to put it way down on the fuel. I'm going to put it about there for the fuel load, because it is going to be heavy rain. We're just going to run in lean at the start, so that we don't burn out the rear tyres. And then when it starts to get dry up, then we'll start to use the heavy mix of fuel. So hopefully that does actually work out for us. So that is our race strategy for today. I don't think there's anything else that I forgot to mention, apart from we are currently 3rd in the drivers' standings, and we are actually quite close to both Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. So we could get them within the next couple of races. Hopefully that can happen maybe here today or at round 10. And don't forget to leave a comment down below what track you would like us to race at in the next episode. And can we hit over 100 likes on one of these episodes? That would be absolutely fantastic. But without any further ado, let's get into today's race, and I will see you when we go 2 laps down. Oh god, there's a yellow flag down into the casino section. Please say that somebody hasn't crashed, because that's going to be really annoying here today. Right, I think there has been a few incidents out on track as the leaders get past me now. Both Nico Rosberg and Sebastian Vettel leading the way by quite a bit at the moment. Hopefully nobody drives into me, otherwise that's going to be very scary. Is anybody coming into pits? Yes. Great. Somebody has come into pits. Somebody's already fucked up on the first lap, which is really frustrating. 2 drivers into the pits. Is that guy going to make it free? Yes, he is. Yes, he's going to make it 3 drivers into the pits. Absolutely fantastic. Cheers, guys. You're going to make the challenge even more difficult for me, as I've got to wait for Palmer, Nazar, and somebody else to now get in front of me. For fuck's sake. Right, here we go. Here come the 2 race leaders, Nico Rosberg and Sebastian Vettel. What on earth have they put in those 2 cars? Because they are absolutely killing it. Then there's Massa, Ricardo, Hamilton's down in 5th place. So that's really good news for me. We got Button in 9th, Perez 10th, Alonso 11th, Kvyat 12th. Who else? Pascal Wehrlein running in 13th. Good position there for my teammate. So the back markers start to come through. And now we have to wait for the guys who decided to have a little incident on the first lap. There's Ericsson and Magnussen to get past. And now we've unfortunately got the grueling wait for the other back markers to try and get past us. Right, here comes one of them. It's a Haas driver. It's Esteban Gutierrez. He was the first one to get caught up in that. Then we have Felipe Nasr in the Sauber. And come on, Jolyon Palmer. Are you right at the back? Come on, right. There we go. Let's get this challenge underway. We're in Monaco. We're in heavy rain. It is the 2 laps down championship challenge. And here we go. Let's get this underway. Try not to hit the barrier at the start. Otherwise, that would have been a massive catastrophe. But let's get on with it. Let's catch up to Palmer and let's make our way through the field. And with a couple of corners, we are already on the back of the Renault driver. Now, we're just going to take this course just as there's a yellow flag for some reason. Somebody's had an incident in towards this section of the track. So I'm just going to have a look at a little replay. This probably wasn't the best place to actually pause it out on track, but who got caught up in that incident? It's a Sauber of Marcus Ericsson, who is out of the race. And is he out of the race? No, his tyres, no, he's just stopped. He's just messed up. I don't have a clue what he's done there. Somebody must have gone up the inside of him, and now he can't turn. Magnussen, I think, just arrives at the scene. I'm really not too sure what has gone on there, so sorry about that. I don't actually know what has happened there, but let's try and not mess up our braking point and go into the back of Palmer, which we haven't done. Oh, no, we have done. Thanks a lot for that, Palmer. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, buddy. Stopping right in front of me on the middle of the track. You are a douchebag, sir. An absolute douchebag. Right. Felipe Nazar, sir, you're up next. And hopefully we can get past him. I know I've got minor damage, but I don't think we're going to have to come into the pits just of yet. So that should be okay. I'm just going to slide out the inside of Nazar. Can we get the car turned in time? Yes, we can. That's the slowest manoeuvre around that Nobel chicane. Oh my god. But I made it. I made the overtake. I still got past Nazar. And there we go. Up into another position. Right, now I've got to hunt down the rest of the guys. Gutierrez up next, is he? I think. And yeah. And then try and get our way through the field. Right, here we are behind K-Mag now, looking to try and get past the Renault driver, hopefully on the exit of Saint-Devote. He's going to have a bad exit like the AI usually do, but he will still have the pace. Oh, down this straight as I'm weaving all over the place. Got to give him room though, which I have done, and there we go, up into another position. That was tight, that was a little bit risky, but we did manage to get through, and finally up past Kevin Magson. Up next I think is Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber, or it could be Esteban Gutierrez. This front wing damage doesn't seem to be affecting me too much, we're now right behind Esteban Gutierrez in the Haas. There's not really many opportunities to go for the overtake, but we are going to try up the inside in towards the second part of the swimming pool section. We've got to give him room on the left-hand side. He does, no, he doesn't manage to get through. He decides to clip us there. What an idiot. And hopefully we have enough time to look at a replay of that. Right, okay, let's have a look at a replay of what happened to Esteban Gutierrez there. I did give him enough room. I didn't just go straight for the apex. Let's watch on board, though, with the Haas driver now. Right, so let's get rid of that. No, look at him. Look, for one, he cuts the corner anyway. So, you know, that's his fault there. And two, he just drives straight into me. So I don't even feel any sympathy right now for Esteban Gutierrez for that. That was your own idiotity, whatever. But great England there, Hayden. But he's an absolute idiot. He's an absolute idiot. He cut the corner, went into the side of me. So he only has himself to blame. And now we're going to have a look up the inside of Marcus Ericsson in towards Saint-Devote. And there we go. Up another position. Now, unfortunately, the field is quite spread out because of those first lap incidents. So, yeah, we've got to try and put in some quali laps now to catch up. Don't go into the barrier. Don't want to lose another bit of my front wing. I'm handling at the moment with my front wing damage, but I don't want more. It looks like, though, we are already on the back of Carlos Sainz, so it hasn't taken me that long to catch up to the Toro Rosso driver. As we are right behind him now, going into the tunnel section. Can we get him through here? Probably not. It's probably going to have to be down in towards the Nobel chicane. No, he's lifted off. We're going to go to the right-hand side. Don't cut me up, and there we go. Past Carlos Sainz, up in towards the Nobel chicane. Can we get the car slowed down in time? Just about keeping it out of the barrier there. Oh, that was a little bit sketchy, but we made it anyway. Right, here we are then, right behind Roman Grosjean as we go through the anti-nodes corner. Oh, we needed a good exit there. That was not a good exit, but we are still in the slipstream of Roman Grosjean as we're getting a lot of spray up in our faces. And there we go, nearly actually getting taken out by Roman Grosjean into that corner. He braked very early when we were right behind him. Was not expecting that. Luckily, I was just out from behind the Haas car there. So I didn't actually get involved in that incident, but that could have been a close one. Looks like Pascal Wehrlein is doing a good job of holding up Nico Hulkenberg. I'm going to have a little look up the inside of the Force India driver. Can we get through? We're side by side through the Nobel chicane at the moment, taking it very, very easy not to actually take him out there. Might have been slight contact, but we do manage to get through. That was really nice driving between the two of us, giving each other just enough room, getting both side by side through the Nobel chicane. I'm very, very happy with that one. Can we have a little look up the inside of... Oh, that would have been a bad move. Thank God we managed to back out of that. But that could have been a very, very nasty move up the inside of Pascal Wehrlein. I'm going to go up the inside now on my teammate, up in towards Raskas there. And there we go. Up into another position. And now we have another driver not too far up the field, but it is still very spaced out at the moment. Right behind Danny Kvyat now in the Toro Rosso. He's currently running in P12, so it's a pretty good position there for the Toro Rosso driver. But I'm going to go up the inside, unlap myself to him in towards the... Oh, fucking hell, Nobel chicane. Didn't quite work there. May have cut that just a little bit, but nevertheless we do get past, and we are looking to try and get the next driver up the field, who is Fernando Alonso as he goes through the second part of the swim pool down in towards Raskas now, hoping to try and get him into the anti-nose corner as I lose the back end quite considerably there on the exit of the swimming pool. But there we go, just having a little look up the inside of the anti-nose corner, giving him just enough room there. And there we go, overtaking Fernando Alonso, moving up another position and catching up now to the leaders. Here we go then behind Sergio Perez and Jenson Button at the moment as we go down in towards Portale. And I'll be hoping to maybe go up the inside here. Nudge was not close enough to go for the move there on Sergio Perez, but might be able to get both of these guys through the tunnel. Definitely Sergio Perez, as he will definitely lift off through this next part. Can I get Jenson Button as well? No, he hasn't lifted off actually. No, but he's braked very early down in towards the Novel chicane. I'm side by side now with Jenson Button. Will he give me enough room? He does. I'm going to give him enough room on the inside. Can we get through this on top? Yes, we can. We're side by side with Jenson still, but there we go. Getting on the position on Jenson Button, very close to the barrier. Either side there, touching the barrier, through to back. And there we go. Gets it. Oh my god, the car is all out of shape at the moment. It's getting closer and closer to going onto the intermediate tyres. I'm not too sure whenabouts that is going to actually happen, but we are catching up to a huge bunch of cars right now. Oh, there we go. Perfect timing. Let's go to intermediate. There we go. Just about. That is the perfect time for Jeff to make a call. Literally, just as we're passing the pit lane entry, he says it's about time to go on to the intermediate tyres. I didn't have enough time to actually check what the change of strategy was, but I was just guessing that it was going to be for the intermediate tyres. Yes, we are making a front wing change. I didn't have enough time to actually change that, but you know, it's probably better that we got this front wing change. I probably would have preferred to have it. Oh my god, I've just killed a Haas engineer. I have just killed a Haas engineer. I just literally drove straight through him. What on earth has happened there? I have actually killed a man. I've actually killed a man. Oh my god, I can't believe that's just happened. But anyway, what I was trying to say is Jenson Button's going very, very slowly out of the pit lane. I will take that position. Thank you very much, sir. What are you doing to me? Jenson Button! I just fixed that front wing, you dick! For fuck's sake! Jenson! Why would you do that? Just let us go through the corner side by side. You didn't have to hit me. For fuck's sake! I just fixed that bit of front wing. Oh my god, right, dive on the inside. Danny Kvyat in towards the Lowe's hairpin. And I'm past him. Oh, that is so frustrating. I literally just got my front wing fixed. That just means there was no point at all getting my front wing fixed. I was going to do it anyway by the dry period, because I think during the wets, you don't really need the downforce, but in the dry, when you're taking the high-speed corners, especially towards the end of the lap, you do need a bit of downforce. That's really going to help you get some speed and get some good cornering through that final sector. But for fuck's sake, Jenson, you've broken it again. Luckily, this time it's not as bad as it was. We do have to overtake Sergio Perez next as we're going in towards Rascat. Going to take it very cautiously. Just put myself right behind me and I'll dive it up the inside into the anti-nodes corner. And there we go. Getting very close to the barrier. Getting so close, in fact, that I nearly actually took myself out as there's a driver in the pit lane. Not too sure who that is, but it moves me up another position on the leaders. We're 8 laps currently into this race, and we have not got past the person who's currently leading the race. I'm all out of shape out of Sandivort, but we are catching up now to a big bunch of cars. And on the back of that group is the Ferrari of Kimi Räikkönen right now. So it's not Sebastian Vettel, because Sebastian Vettel was leading the race. And Lewis Hamilton down in 7th place at the moment as we dive it up the inside of Räikkönen. Please get slow down time. I put it down into neutral. For fuck's sake, that could have been bad. But I put it down into neutral there, trying to get past Kimi. Not a good idea, but we're right behind Lewis Hamilton, currently running in 7th place and not having a very good Monaco Grand Prix. Can we get him on the exit of Portale? If we can just have a good corner here, we could definitely get him on the exit. Come on, power, 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 power. Not too much power though, which we nearly had there. In towards the little kink. We need to be aware that he is going to be braking a lot earlier than we will. Down in towards the Novel chicane. Can we get Ricciardo as well? I'm not going to try it, as Lewis Hamilton has a little lunge up the inside. We're going to have to give him the room. Round through the chicane, but there we go. Past the Mercedes driver and up into what would be P7, but we still have another lap to go. Right, here we go. Behind Daniel Con. I'm going to have a look up the... No, I'm not. I nearly did what I did on Berline there. Nearly taking out Ricciardo, but we're going to move over to the inside line. Try and get Ricciardo through here. Won't be able to get Massa as well. Massa's going very, very slowly, so I should be able to get him into the anti-nodes corner. And there we go. Massa's doing a really good job. Somehow he's qualified quite far up the field, but he's doing a really good job of holding everybody else, because just look how far 3rd place or 4th place is up the road. They are absolutely killing it. So is Nico Rosberg and so is Sebastian Vettel. So it could be very difficult to get on the podium here today. But a P5 finish is definitely something that we can do. Here we go then, catching up to Sebastian Vettel, who's currently running in 2nd place. So Felipe Massa is actually down in 3rd. I didn't actually realise that. But Felipe Massa is currently running in 3rd place, which is good news for us, because it could mean that we could actually get on the podium. If he can just keep on holding everybody up, we could get onto the podium. I think maybe overtaking Sebastian Vettel and Nico Rosberg could be quite difficult, but we will certainly give it a good shot, as I'm right behind the Ferrari driver now, going through the tunnel. Down in towards the Novel chicane, up the inside. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. And there we go. Up into the Nova chicane, up into what would be P2, and now hunting down Nico Rosberg to unlap myself. Looks like I'm already unlapping myself to Esteban Gutierrez, who was way down the field. So it looks like he's had more problems in this race, apart from... actually, no, we know what the problem was. He hit me. Yep, he drove straight into the side of me. We're going to go up the inside. Hopefully there's no issues this time around between me and Gutierrez, which has not. And there we go. We're on the same lap now as Esteban Gutierrez. And I have the feeling he's going to be the first car that we actually make a legitimate overtake on. Here we go then, right behind Nico Rosberg. Goes very, very slowly in towards the Nova chicane. Can we have possibly a look up the inside in towards to back? Nah, there's no point trying that. That would just be a really, really dumb overtake to do. I think we're going to get him on the exit of the second part of the swim pool. I probably could have had a look up the inside in towards this corner, but there just wasn't any point. And now we're going to go to the right-hand side, get him up the inside in towards Raskas. And there we go. Only one lap down now in this race. It's taken us 11 laps to get past the leader, mainly because of that first lap incident that a few of the drivers had. But those guys are now going through in towards turn 1. So we could be on the back of them by the casino section. And what did I say? On the back of Felipe Nasr, Kevin Magnussen and Jolyon Palmer as we go through the casino section. Now I'm going to have a little look up the inside of Felipe Nasr in towards Mirabone, once again putting it down into neutral. Luckily no damage between me and Nasr. No contact at all, but now down in towards the Lowe's hairpin, right behind Palmer. No, Magnussen, sorry. And just to have a little look up the inside here on Magnussen. There we go, getting past the Renault driver. We'll be hoping to get a good exit through Portelet to try and get the overtake through the tunnel. Here we go, right behind Jolyon Palmer as we go through the tunnel here in Monaco. Where can we go for the overtake? He's going to brake very early. We need to be aware of that. Oh, he was right in the middle of the track. That could have been a disaster. But luckily it wasn't. We've got past the Renault driver, and we are currently on the same lap as those guys that we've just passed. Right now, we are on the back of Marcus Ericsson as we go very, very deep into Raskas, nearly actually going into the wall and causing more front wing damage on that front left end plate. But we should be able to get him on the exit of the anti-nose corner down towards turn 1. No, we're not. The Sauber is actually quicker than us in a straight line, but we flick over to the right-hand side, get the inside line into Sandivot. Luckily, he brakes a lot earlier than we do. And there we go, moving up another position. Oh, that was fucking brilliant. Nice driving there, Hayden. Lovely clipping against the wall there. Thank you very much. And we saved it. Here we go then, behind Carlos Sainz, Grosjean, and my teammate Pascal Verne. I'm going to try and get past Sainz here up the inside in towards Raskas, which should be a fairly simple move. We've done that multiple times already in this race. Up the inside of Roman Grosjean into the anti-nose corner. Once again, done that a couple of times in this race already. And now we are right behind our teammate Pascal Verne as we lose the back end just a little bit through the anti-nose corner. We're going to have a very, very big lunge from quite a far back up the inside of Pascal Verline. And there we go, gaining another position. I'm now on the same lap as my teammate and everybody from 14th down, which is really, really good news here on lap 16. Here we go then, behind Nico Hülkenberg up the inside into the second part of the swim pool. Big, big lunge there from very far back. And we get the position done. There we go. Lovely, lovely overtake there on Nico Hülkenberg. Here we go then, setting the fastest lap of the race once again as the track continues to dry out. We're not too far away from dry conditions, but now we're right behind the two McLarens and Danny Kvyat as well. We've already had problems overtaking one of the McLarens earlier on of Jenson Button as we get very close up behind him. Oh, okay, that was a close one. Right up the inside. Can we go up here? Oh, he's going to give us some room. We've just about edged our nose up the inside there. We sort of had to force the overtake, but nevertheless, we get through on Jenson Button and we move up into what would be P11, where we have a look up the inside. Danny Kvyat, I think I overtook him. Yeah, I did. I overtook him here before at the Lowe's hairpin. That was not a good decision. I've just gone straight into the barrier and I've broken my front wing even more. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Big, big train of cars right now. I've got Sergio Perez up next in front of us. Now we're going to have a big lunge up the inside down towards Sandivot. There we go. Easy, easy overtake on Sergio Perez. Probably made him poo himself in the process, but nevertheless, we get past him. We've got Max Verstappen up next ahead of us. Then there's a Williams ahead of him. That's Valtteri Bottas. We know the Williams are struggling in this race, so I bang the wall just a little bit, but I go up the inside there of Max Verstappen, side by side through this part of the casino section. I touched the barrier. I nearly touched Max Verstappen there. Okay, that was a close one. Max Verstappen still looking up the outside, so despite being very easy AI, Max Verstappen is definitely very, very fighty in this race. I'm getting blue flagged. I've got Jeff telling me of a new strategy in this race. We have a look up the inside. It's time for dries. He wants me to go on super soft tyres. We've got 20 laps left to go in this race. Can we make ultra softs last that long? Probably not. So, nah, do you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just go for a set of ultra softs. I'm gonna go for 2 sets of ultra softs. I'm just gonna be ballsy. Just go for the fastest tyre. Try and be as quick as we possibly can up the inside now of Raikkonen in towards the Novel chicane, giving him loads and loads of room. And there we go. Got past the Ferrari driver. We do want to get a front wing change. My back end's all over the place. We go through to back now, touching the wall once again. And yes, I will be boxing this lap, Jeff, as I'm now right behind Lewis Hamilton, who's moved up position. He's up into P5 as I may be forced to overtake by cutting a corner, but I don't really give a shit as I now go up the inside of Daniel Ricciardo. Can we get the overtake on Massa as we come into the pit lane? We can, and the AI are deciding not to come into the pits for some reason. Not too sure why they're doing that. We've decided to do it this lap anyway. We are coming into the pits for a new set of ultra tyres. That's fine by me, because that means nobody's going to overtake me as we come into the pits. As it's stopped raining out on track, hopefully the ultra tyres are the right tyres to be on. Otherwise, Jeff, mate, you have completely screwed over my race. But we are going to have a little bit of running on the guys ahead of us. Hopefully on the fast, do not go into the barrier there. That would have been a really, really stupid move. But here we go, in towards turn 1. I've crossed the pit lane exit as I don't have the grip. Jeff, mate, you've made a bad strategy call. It's not time for dry tyres yet. It's not time for dries. What have you done to me, Jeff? Jeff, what did you do to me? This is a bad strategy call. Was it lap 20 you wanted me to come on? Because these tyres do not feel right at the moment. Okay, the AI still yet to come into the pit. Still thinking intermediate tyres are the right tyres. I feel like on track now the grip is very similar to like it was on the intermediate tyres. I'm still losing the back end all over the place at the moment. But I do feel like it's very similar right now to what the intermediates felt like. But Jeff, you definitely made the pit call maybe a lap too early. I think maybe this lap, hopefully the tyres do start to come to us as we are now catching up to the couple of guys who are running ahead of us. As my teammates into the pit. So yes, right now is the time to come onto the dry tyres. So we should be a lot faster than these guys ahead of me, as I'm going to go up the inside of Fernando Alonso in towards Mirabeau. Once again, accidentally putting it down in towards the neutral. But I do get the position up the inside of Button now. And now this time, I'm going to take this corner a lot easier. Try not to put it into the barrier, as I'm still side by side with JB. Going to have to give him the room all the way around the outside. Do not touch the wall there. Do not want to break my front wing. And there we go. Behind Kvyat, who's currently running in P10. I'm not actually on the same lap as these guys, which is a little bit unfortunate. I would like to be on the same lap as these guys. I'm going to go up the inside now. Danny Kvyat, we've made that move stick despite there not really being much of a gap. And, oh, nearly going straight over the Nova chicane. My braking at the moment in this car, there's just not really the right grip. It's still the crossover phase at the moment. You could still probably get away with being on the intermediate tyres, because I am struggling a little bit on these ultra softs. As there goes Sergio Perez into the pits. So I should be able to get past quite a few. No, some drivers still deciding to stay on track. So that's good news. I'm going to get past all of these guys as they go into the pits. That's Max Verstappen and Valtteri Bottas, who are going to move up the field for now, but they are going to drop down massively, as I think it is now it's starting to be time for the dry tyres. As we're going to get past Max Verstappen around the outside of this casino section, up the inside of Bottas maybe as well. Yes, there we go. And here is Mr. Esteban Gutierrez. Hello, buddy. Let's go for a proper over... No, not there. That would be a bad idea. Let's just be a little bit patient. Let's maybe not go for the overtake just yet, as somebody's had an issue with their car down the start-finish straight. And that's going to cause them to go out of the race. It's just an engine failure, so I can see him still carrying on. So he's not actually crashed where the yellow flags are. Who is out of the race? Who? Oh, does he have a puncher? If that driver... I think that driver has a puncher. Whoever it is, well, that's going to be good news for me. I'm not too sure which one it is. I didn't actually hear what Jeff said, which driver it is, as I'm not really concentrating. That's why Esteban Gutierrez is a little bit of a struggle to get past right now, as I have forced him into the barrier there. But there we go. Getting past Esteban Gutierrez now, moving up another position, and actually making a legitimate overtake in this race. Right, it's time to put it into Rich Mix. It's time to punch it, Chewy. Let's get some ultimate lap times in right now. There we go, already setting the fastest lap of the race, right behind Felipe Nasr on the Exer Sandevot. And there we go, getting the overtake there on the Sauber driver. Right, let's catch up to the Renault, and let's get some positions in this race. We've still yet, I believe, to overtake Rosberg and Vettel. I'm not too sure whether they're in the pits or not, but I haven't seen them yet. Here we go then, right behind Jolyon Palmer. Where can I go for the overtake? Up the inside here? Yep, there we go, up the inside of Jolyon Palmer. Through that right-hander, in towards Portelet as well. And there we go. Another overtake. Are we going to catch up to that driver who has got a punch? He's currently going through to back right now. So it is very possible that we could be stuck up behind him. So we do need to be aware. Oh my god, I'm losing the back end all over the place so much. Oh, that was a close one. Right, yellow flags are out. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Just up. Oh, I've gone way too deep into Raskas. Managed to keep it out of the barrier. It's Nico Hulkenberg who has the problem. I think Sebastian Vettel that was coming into the pits as well. Was that to go for a set of dry tyres? I'm not too sure. I could actually be on the lead lap right now. As I set the fast lap of a 120. That's a lot better. Much better improvement. But there is still a bit of a way to go. Until I get down to the 115s, that is when we are really going to start to be pushing on the AI drivers. Right, here we are then, right behind Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber, currently running in 16th position on the exit of the anti-nodes corner. And it's side by side. He's keeping up with me for now, but he's going to break a lot earlier than me. We're set at 118 at the same time of making that overtake a lot better at the moment in this Manor car. How on earth did I get through that without getting any front wing damage? How on earth did that happen? Have I got... Nope, no front wing damage at all. Love it! Right, here we are, right behind another driver now. We got the inside of Roman Grosjean. Did not even mean to make that overtake. I lost the back end on the exit of Mirabeau. And then it would literally just presenting itself to me. The overtake on Grosjean in towards the Lowe's hairpin. And I took it. I fully took that overtake. Oh my god, I can't believe I just done that. That was actually incredible. That was actually an incredible overtake over Grosjean. Pretty much saving the car and making an overtake at the same time. That is what you want to do around this track. Okay, finally, we are right behind Nico Rosberg to put ourselves on the same lap. I think the race win here is going to be very difficult. I think it's pretty much out of the question. We are still setting fastest laps here at the Monaco Grand Prix, but look at Nico Rosberg. It's lap 27, and we are only just unlapping ourselves to him. So for us to actually get the overtake... Oh, Nico Rosberg... Oh, fuck. Nothing to see. It's not a 2 laps down championship challenge without at least using one flashback. So there we go. Flashback used. And this time we are not going to fuck up against Nico Rosberg. I feel I'm actually closer to the Mercedes driver, but I got up the inside nevertheless. And there we go. But like I was saying, it's taken us 27 laps to put ourselves onto the lead lap against Nico Rosberg. I don't think we're going to be getting the race win here today. It's going to be very difficult to do so, especially if I've still got to make one more pit stop as well. Right, here we go, behind Sainz and Verline. I was going to have a little look up the inside of the anti-node chicane, not the anti-node chicane, in towards the Nobel chicane. Can't quite do it there, but I'm going to have a look up the inside, in towards to back, up the inside of Sainz. There we go. Oh, that was always risky to go too wide in towards to back, but nevertheless, I do it. And now I'm right behind my teammate of Pascal Verline, who was very, very hesitant on the power out of the second part of the swim pool. But I do get the position on Pascal Verline, and I'm also going to have DRS down the chicane. My first case of DRS in this race. Absolutely love that. And hopefully Verline and Sainz can hold up Nico Rosberg and hopefully cause him a few issues as well. Here we go then, behind Fernando Alonso as we go down in towards the casino section. Where can I go for the overtake? Up the inside? Can we do it? Yes, we can. There we go, up the inside of Fernando Alonso and moving. Oh my god, Manor! What are you doing? What are you doing? Just stay in a straight line. Fuck's sake. Nearly broke our front wing again because of that. Right, we're behind a cluster of cars again. Max Verstappen at the back of that. He's got Valtteri Bottas ahead of him. And that was all because these two decided to stay up for an extra lap on the intermediate tyres. So they went from in front of the Toro Rosso and the McLaren to now behind them. So it's, you know, it's pretty simple to say that was not a good decision for both of these guys. I think I broke very late into this corner, but I'm going to try it up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've actually made it pay off. And I've got past the Williams of Valtteri Bottas as well. How on earth did I do that? That was a dive bomb and a half there on Valtteri Bottas, and Max Verstappen do not go into the back of Jenson Button because that would be a bad idea. But up the inside of him, up the inside of Kvyat as well. The overtakes here, I know it's on very easy AI, but Jesus Christ, you cannot say that I haven't been brave in today's race. Those overtakes are some serious daredevil moves. Here we go then, behind another cluster of cars now. Sergio Perez at the back of this one. I can't see Lewis Hamilton in this group anymore. It looks like the Mercedes driver has got past Felipe Massa. Oh my god. Make it. Oh, we got it. Okay, we made it. We may have been overtaken by Sergio Perez, but we did make it. Right, we're going side by side with the Force India driver. Give me room, Perez. Fucking hell. Don't do that to me at this late stage. Do not do that to me. Right, here we go. Up the inside of Ricardo. Nah. Not any point. No point going for a little risky move there. But we are going to go up the inside now of the Red Bull driver. Can we make it stick? Nope, we can't. There was just no acceleration up the inside of the Lowe's hairpin. That was a stupid move as well. Oh, and could have easily clipped the barrier on the inside. Right, we have to try and get past this Renault, as well as getting past. Right, where are we going to go? Nope, this is a bad idea. This is just a bad decision. Let's not do this. Let's just wait till we get past the Renault, and then we'll go for the overtake. Because right now, that could have been a very, very bad decision. Right, in towards the back. Let's make it 3 wide. Fuck it. There we go. Up the inside of Kevin Magnussen. Not quite 3 wide. That would have been a seriously bad decision to go 3 wide through there. But there we go. We get past Magnussen. Now we're right behind Ricardo. Going to go up the inside in towards Raskas, which we know is an easy move because we've seen that done so many times here today. And now that puts us right behind Kimi Räikkönen with DRS as well. Good exit out of the anti-nose corner. And we're going to go inside, outside, inside. We're going to go inside in towards Sandevot. There we go, past him and past Felipe Massa as well. And moving ourselves up into P4. Right, Lewis Hamilton is up next with 7 laps left to go in today's race. So should be able to get Lewis Hamilton. But can we get Sebastian Vettel or Nico Rosberg? That's going to be the tough one. Here we go then, behind a whole load of lapped cars right now. Nico Hulkenberg at the back of that because of that punch that he got earlier on. We need to find a gap to get past these guys because we do not want to get caught out. That was a big dive bomb up the inside into Raskas. Though I push Gutierrez out wide. That could allow Hulkenberg to get past him. So I may have just helped out the four-cylinder driver. Nazar getting out of the way very quickly. I salute you, sir, because that was really nice to get out of the way so quickly there. And Jody and Palmer braking very, very early in towards Sandevot. We're just going to sink it up the inside. And there we go. Getting past those back markers. Very, very easy indeed. And up next is Lewis Hamilton and I believe another back marker out on track. Oh, hello, hello. Look what we have here. We have Lewis Hamilton running in 3rd place and then Sebastian Vettel running in 2nd. So looks like we could get onto 2nd place in today's Monaco Grand Prix. We've got to hope that Lewis Hamilton can stay behind Sebastian Vettel though, because that means more points gained on the Mercedes drive. We're going to go up the inside into the anti-nose corner. Surely. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Lose the back end all over the place because of that. Just look at the tyre wear. 53% on the rears. Oh, that means that we're probably going to have to come into the pits. We're going to overtake Sebastian Vettel now. And I reckon we can actually survive another couple of laps on these tyres. I reckon we can do that. Right, can we get past Sebastian Vettel though around the outside of the casino section? Not quite through there. As I lose the back end on this Manor once again, just stay in a straight line. Sebastian Vettel moves over to the right hand side to squeeze out a little bit, but nevertheless, we go up the inside in towards Mirabeau and get past the Ferrari driver. Right, up next is Nico Rosberg. How far is the Mercedes driver up the road? 51 seconds. 51 bloody seconds. What difficulty is he on? I'm pretty sure this is glitched and everybody else is very easy AI. But Nico Rosberg is running on fucking ultimate. Maybe not ultimate. Probably like expert or hard or something like that. But Jesus Christ, he is killing this race at the moment. Well, Nico Hulkenberg's out of the race. I don't think that's an engine failure. I do not think that was an engine failure from Nico Hulkenberg. Let's have a look and see what happened there. On board with the Force India driver. Going through the tunnel. Let's watch it. No, let's watch him board with Hulkenberg. It's going to see behind him, but oh no. Oh, I've seen that happen so many times before. He goes to let someone through on the inside and somebody just comes through like an absolute steam train and just knocks his front wheel off. And that is Nico Hulkenberg out of today's race. But 3 laps left to go for us. 41 seconds behind Nico Rosberg. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get the Mercedes driver unless anything major happens. Roman Grosjean, get out the fucking way. I'm coming through. Get out of my way. There we go. Thank you very much. Oh no! My rear left has gone. My rear left has completely gone as Nico Rosberg. He wins the race. 79% on the rear right. I wasn't actually sure how bad my tyres were. I was pushing so hard towards the end and then I lost that rear left. You couldn't make the second part of the swim pool because I was carrying too much speed with this puncher. But come on, let's just get to the line. And there we go. It's P2 at the Monaco Grand Prix. Despite being stuck behind drivers who had incidents on turn 1, we still managed to finish in 2nd place. And we weren't too far behind Nico Rosberg at the end of the day. Okay, it was a bit of a shame that we could not get the race win here today. We would have absolutely loved that. We would have absolutely loved to get the race winners. There is Nico Rosberg. He won today's race. But at the end of the day, P2, I can be very, very happy with that. 19 seconds behind with that puncher in that final sector as well. And Nico Rosberg was on fire. Look at that, lapping all the way up to P9. Absolutely incredible result there for Nico Rosberg. Not too sure what was put into his car here today, but that is a phenomenal result there from the Mercedes driver. He wins today's race over myself, finishing in second. Lewis Hamilton third, Sebastian Vettel fourth. So unfortunate there that Sebastian Vettel got overtaken by Lewis Hamilton. Otherwise, that could have been some good points gained on Lewis Hamilton in the championship. Kimi Räikkönen, he finishes in fifth with Felipe Massa sixth. Daniel Ricciardo seventh, Sergio Perez eighth, Danny Kvyat in ninth, and Jenson Button rounds out the top 10 with no DNFs. No, there was one DNF. Nico Hülkenberg, who didn't have the best races here today, having that puncher and then getting punted into the barrier by, I think it was Valtteri Bottas, or it could have been Felipe Massa, one of the two Williams drivers. But that is it for today's 2 laps down the championship challenge. What a race there at the Monaco Grand Prix. I hope it lived up to your expectations of the sort of race it was going to be. A little bit unfortunate, like I said, that those guys did have the incident on the first lap. Otherwise, we definitely would have been within a chance to win today's race. But at the end of the day, that's just how it goes. Unfortunately, it just was not our day here today. But we have gained points on Lewis Hamilton. That is the important thing. We have gained points on Lewis Hamilton in the championship. But that is it for today's race. If you have enjoyed the episode, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Share the video with your friends. And don't forget to leave a comment down below what track you would like me to race at next time for the 2 laps down championship challenge. But until then, it's goodbye from me.